All right, so Ryan Coogler just dropped a video showing the test shoot behind Sinners. And I'm really surprised a lot of people are not used to test shoots, or they're just now hearing about test shoots for the first time. But I also understand if you didn't go to a formalized school to learn how to make films, there are some things that you're not exposed to. And I will say, I've done test shoots on my films, and they make a huge difference in your preparation. A lot of people want to work with me because of the product that they see, but when they see the process that I follow, sometimes they can give resistance. And the key to the entire filmmaking process is sticking to good processes, things that will actually produce exploration and discovery that make the product better. A lot of people want the product and don't know how to get there, or they want to bypass certain things, and you just can't bypass necessary steps in order to make a film great. So for independent or low budget films, they say, we can't afford this, we can't afford that. But a test shoot is something that you can't compromise on. In order to know what works on screen, you have to test it. Even, one day, test all the assets that are going into the film, whether you have photographs or you have wardrobe, hair, makeup, little visual effects that you plan to do in the film. You're testing the lens choices that you're using and how it renders on skin. You're testing the camera. It's so necessary for everyone's jobs to go well, and most people skip this, and that's why day one on a production is always a slow, dragging. Everybody's making their mistakes on day one, when you could make those mistakes at the test shoot and make day one more productive. So these are some things that you got to consider. And, that's me. I'm somebody who I'm not willing to compromise on the process, because the process is what creates great products. Auditions. There have been actors who want to work with me and they want me to just cast them in something. They feel like it's above them to go through an auditioning process. And to be honest, auditions are just as necessary for me as a director as it is for the entire film. I don't skip auditions. I don't just give out roles. Everything is a process, because that process reveals things to you. And why rob your project of a due process? It's just like, going to court. Everybody's entitled to a due process. Don't shortchange your project and rob it of that due process that can make it great. That's all I got to say.